DJ Hayden comes up from the strong safety position to make the stop.
These two teams are when they play each other, there's usually a lot of points scored. There's back and forth scoring, so they're not surprised at how they're playing each other. The thing I'm surprised at is how well UTEP's been able to run the football. I'm very, very impressed with their determination to stay with it and keep up with it, and that's the way they've moved the ball for most of this evening. 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamison back to pass, goes to the outside, has his man Mike Edwards. Edwards is covered up by McMillan, pickup of about 7 yards. It's quick, short passes, moving the ball down the field. Houston does not have the best secondary. They don't play very well man, so they're going to give you those quick outs. They're going to give you the quick curls. And the offensive line for UTEP is doing a good job giving Lamison time. Both teams still with 2 timeouts. Keep an eye on that connection of Lamison to Edwards. They both played at Mount Sac Junior College together, so they know each other quite well. On a 2nd down and 4, ball at the 28. Lamison out of the gun, single setback. Looking left, goes left. Once again, he finds his man, and it's Edwards who falls forward to about the 11-yard line. Thomas Bates there on the coverage for the Cougars. And this is a simple situation where we're going to take what they give us. They're playing like a mini prevent down with their backs to their end zone, only 20, 30, 25, 30 yards out. The defensive backs are playing 10 to 12 yards off. Run to the sticks or run and turn around. I'll throw you the football. Protect the quarterback, and it's making it look easy right now moving this football. And this was a minor concern for head coach Kevin Sumlin with 7 new players on defense, and the secondary is entirely new with JC transfers coming in and new kids. So a 1st and 10 now, ball at the 16. Slow developing play, but Banyard again falling forward, picking up positive yards. David Hunter, number 95, there on the stop. I'm sure Coach Price and company are telling his guys, protect the football. If you have the ball, 2 hands on the football. Do not let our quarterback get sacked. If you do get hit, Lamison, hold on to the football. Under a minute to play, UTEP doing a great job time of possession. Lamison looking. And he'll be sacked back at the 20, make it the 21, and that was a great coverage by the secondaries. Philip Stewart got to the quarterback.
Team timeout.
So UTEP takes one of their 2 timeouts remaining with 50 seconds to play in the ball game. Let's go back and document what Houston did. Here they are trailing 14-0 at this point. Big interception by Signs, and it Sims up the middle. And just that quick, they come back, and they kick the ball off to UTEP. UTEP runs the play, turns the ball over, and McGraw takes it to the house for 6 points. That's 2 quick touchdowns just like that. It's 14-7 before the Signs pickoff, so now we're 21-14. And there you see, that's always something a head coach likes to see. Giveaway takeaways, we'll take the 14+ for Kevin Sumlin. Right now his concern is keeping the Miners out of the end zone with 50 seconds to play here in the half. UTEP doing a great job with this drive, which started back at about the 29-yard line. From the 21, Lamison pumps once, has his man, beautiful play, touchdown Miners. And once again, his former teammate from Mount Sac, JC, Mike Edwards, hooks up with Nick Lamison on a 21-yard strike. You know, when we talked about the secondary for Houston, it's not that they're bad players, but they've got a lot of guys that aren't used to playing with each other. When you're a safety and you're not comfortable with your corner, you don't know what he's going to do on cover 2. You don't know what he's going to do when you guys are on cover 3. So things like that can happen. And when you have new guys and working together, especially in the secondary, things like this happen in the passing game. Dakota Warren punches it through, and we are all even at 21 with 45 seconds to play. Doug, how did this play develop? You see Mike Edwards, you don't see Mike Edwards on your screen. You see Lamison, the nice pump. The way you get defensive backs on those pumps is when they're staring to the backfield. I saw a lot of heads when that ball was thrown facing Lamison and the ball goes right over their head. That's a great job first by the offensive line in the back, tracking the linebackers, protecting the quarterback. Lamison delivers a nice strike to Edwards, makes it look easy. And just like that, this ball game's tied up again. You pointed that out perfectly. As the corners come up, they take a peek into the backfield to see what's going on. And right then, Edwards made his cut. The pump came, perfectly timed play, and a 21-yard strike. So 9 plays, 63 yards in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. The Miners showing we're capable of quick strike as well. They're capable of quick strike, and they've shown that they can also
put together a long drive. So going into halftime, Coach Sumlin and company have a lot to look at when they come out and to defend this UTEP football team.
Well, if you like scoring, you tuned into the right game. All even at 21 with 45 seconds to play in the first half. Miners and Cougars in the Conference USA race. And the Cougars come to town with a 4-0 record. Now, they haven't played the toughest competition so far, but Kevin Sumlin says he felt pretty good about where the kids were at this point in the season, but they would get a big test tonight.
I'll tell you what my coach at Marshall told me. It doesn't matter who you play. You got to beat whoever's on your schedule. And they've done it so far, but UTEP's definitely giving them a football game tonight.
Tyron Carey will take the knee, and he'll bring it out to the 20 now. You got to watch out for Case Keenum. As fast as they've been able to strike, granted they've had better field position, 45 seconds, that's plenty of time.
That's too much time, actually, for an 80-yard drive from this offense. They've done it before. They've done it this evening with quick strikes. And I guarantee you right now, UTEP is thinking, keep everything in front of us. Do not let them get behind us because they can score quickly.
45 seconds to play here on the CBS Sports Network. All even at 21. Cougars and Miners, ball at the 20. Keenum on the delayed draw. Has Sims out of the backfield. Sims, the shifty runner, takes it all the way up to the 35. Wesley Miller there on the stop. Remember, Houston still with 2 timeouts, but this is in their comfort zone after the 15-yard pickup. Keenum flushed in the pocket, looking downfield, has a man, lets it go, and led him just a little bit too much as number 4, Ronnie Williams, the junior out of Houston, just couldn't get there.
And we talked about having 45 seconds on the clock. There's plenty of time till they get back to the line of scrimmage. But then we talk about what Case Keenum does so well is extend plays with his legs. Maybe not 100% like he was last year before the knee injury, but he can still get out and find receivers. Not the tallest guy, but he scans the field well when he's on the run. They almost had a huge play on that one.
23.7 seconds to play. Houston still with 2 timeouts. Second down and 10. The ball at the 35 of the Cougars. On the draw once again. This time the Miners stay home.
Timeout. Houston, their second timeout. 30 seconds. Team timeout.
James Davidson into the game, makes the stop. Much better coverage on that time because obviously Houston has had big success on the delayed draw. All right, so with 17 seconds to play, what are you looking for with a quarterback like Case Keenum?
17 seconds left, and
ball at the 37.
37, I would say, to try to work a few plays. They've got 3rd and 8, so they got to try to pick up the first down.
Correct.
As fast as they get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe spike it, work something down the sideline, get your receiver out of bounds, and get your kicker in the field goal range. Maybe 2 plays, field goal attempt. Or you never know with this type of offense. They may go 1 play and go right for the end zone the very next. So you just, with this quick strike ability, they're very unpredictable. But if I'm trying to do it here, I'm trying to get 1 play here, get the first down, get up, get spike the ball. Well, they're going to stop it for the clock anyway. Get 1 more play off and get my kicker on the field.
17 seconds. Both teams with 1 timeout. Ball at the 37 of the Cougars. This is a 3rd down and 8. Empty backfield for Case Keenum. Trips to the top of the screen. Full blitz coming. Keenum has to get rid of it. And give credit to Andre Patterson and the defensive unit for the Miners. They dialed up the perfect play.
And they showed blitz. They didn't hide it. They showed double A-gap blitz. They had 2 defenders in that A-gap. 1 gets through scot-free. And Keenum's lucky he got rid of that football.
The Louisville transfer Horace Miller, number 33, introduced himself to Case Keenum in a hurry. So 4th down and 8. Anthony McGee drops back for the Miners. They bring everyone, but Richard Leone gets away a beautiful punt, and McGee calls for the fair catch at the 22. So 5.6 seconds to play in the first half in a very entertaining ball game here. CBS Sports Network alongside Doug Chapman, Todd Harris on a balmy night in El Paso, Texas. 42 points on the board. This is an offensive coordinator's dream, a defensive coordinator's misery.
Nightmare. warm night, and they've warmed the scoreboard up, and they've warmed the field up. There's been some big plays and some excitement on both sides of the football. But like I said, this is what I expected when I saw this matchup. And, you know, it started off a little slow for Houston, but just like that, they've tied it up, and it's turned out to be a great football game so far.
Two different quarters for the Houston Cougars by way of 2 turnovers, and the takeaway on the McGraw fumble recovery and run in. So at 5.6, not going to go in the knee position. Nick Lamison back out of the gun. Setting up the screen, has a man out of the backfield. Nathan Jeffrey, and Jeffrey's going to get out to about the 40. Unfortunately, the clock runs out, and that will bring the first half to a close here in El Paso.
And that's the end of the first half.
So at the end of the first half, a score 21-all. After the break, we'll send you to New York for the Verizon Halftime Report. You're watching college football exclusively on CBS Sports Network, Football First.
Capital One's new cash rewards card gives you a 50% annual bonus, so you earn 50% more cash. If you're not satisfied with 50% more cash, send it back. I'll be right here waiting for it. Who wouldn't want more cash? I'll take it. I'll make it rain up in here.
The new Capital One Cash Rewards Card. The card for people who want 50% more cash.
What's in your wallet? Sorry, I'll clean this up. Shouldn't have made it rain.
Now it's time for a one-of-a-kind party.
Let's have a real good time. 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 Hey, mami, vamos a disfrutar la vida. Let's have a real good time.
My electric bill was breaking the bank. So to save some money, I trained this team of guinea pigs to row this tiny boat. They generate electricity, which lets me surf the web all day. Took me 6 months to train each one, 8 months to get the little chubby one to yell row. It was kind of strange. Such a simple word. Row.
There's an easier way to save. Get online. Go to geico.com. Get a quote. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
If you love someone, you should never hurt them. Never.
What scares you? Everything.
Kinky stuff. I can get better.
My hero.
Am I in a dream?
Go back to bed. I love you.
American Horror Story premieres Wednesday at 10, only on FX.
So at our company, we pay about the same, even though I'm a great driver and he's not so much.
Well, for a driver like you, I would recommend our new Snapshot discount. This little baby keeps track of your great driving habits so you can save money.
Amazing.
It's like an extra bonus savings.
He's my ride home.
How much can the Snapshot discount save you? Call or click today.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I would pray. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky, and I'll take a risk, take a chance, make a change, break away.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report on CBS Sports Network.
All right, what a first half. We knew there'd be a lot of scoring. Welcome, everyone, to the Verizon Halftime Report. Adam Zucker alongside Brian B.J. Jones and our insider, Bruce Feldman. And right now, we are knotted up at 21. UTEP had that 14-0 lead, a couple of turnovers. They go back and forth, and here we are, tied up at 21.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator for the Cougars, Brian Stewart, has to be, his head's got to be swelling. Say, what's going on out here? I know every time we hook up with this team, the scoreboard lights up, but his defense finally got it together. You got a couple of turnovers, one touchdown off a turnover. So it looks like they're going to be able to corral, we think, this offense of UTEP, but this is going to be a long night for Stewart's defense.
Yeah, on the other side, Case Keenum, who has been just outstanding for his whole career. Coming off the injury, you know, I talked to Kevin Sumlin before the game, and one of the things he said is, you know, as good as he has been, and he's completing almost 70% of his passes, he can be a lot better. And tonight we've seen him really struggle. It doesn't look quite like the same guy. A little bit out of sorts, and I think Louisiana Tech got some heat on him, and these guys today have gotten after him a little bit. Thank God they had Charles Sims, or else they'd be really struggling.
Yeah, 12 of 22 right now. And UTEP, who came in averaging 86 yards a game on the ground, they have 136 in the first half. And Nick Lamison, this guy, already 2 touchdown passes, bringing him back to tie the game. 9 of 13 for a $121.
Well, you talk about the pump fake. Doug Chapman was describing that, and guys looking in the backfield at the quarterback. You've got to find that receiver and play him, and then once the ball's in the air, play it.
And nice to see Lamison get back on the field. He was a JC quarterback, went to Tennessee really to be almost like an emergency guy when they were trying to sort out their quarterback situation. Was part of that Lane Kiffin era. Kiffin left. Tyler Bray really took over. Now he's ended up having a pretty nice night today on national TV.
And like you said, Sims having a good night too. Already 105 yards. Joe Banyard with a $115 on the ground already for UTEP. Meanwhile, 2 former Conference USA coaches meeting once again tonight in Pittsburgh. Skip Holtz bringing undefeated USF to face Todd Graham's Panthers. And Pittsburgh, they've lost a couple in a row here. Lost to Iowa, allowed that big comeback, then fell to Notre Dame, the team that USF was able to beat. And B.J. Daniels, he can run the ball 12 yards out, he's in. And then Tino Sunseri, B.J. coming back the other way.
Well, see, Sunseri has struggled in this offense. That's through the air. Apparently, he has it down when it comes to running it.
In the second quarter, USF down 13-7. Demetrius Murray takes the handoff. He gets through. The Bulls take a 14-13 lead. And then here, Bruce, Ray Graham, just powerful stuff.
Yeah, he's just been running it down USF's throat in this game. And I think, you know, follow up on what BJ said earlier, Tino Sunseri, I think, has played really smart, made good decisions. I think he has 4 first downs just running the ball. They dropped some passes for him, or else I think he's played a really good first half tonight.
Well, that defense hasn't played good for Skip Holtz's defense. Coming in this ball game, only allowing 82 yards rushing, well over 100 here in the first half.
Yeah, Ray Graham, 12 carries, 91 yards thus far for the Panthers. And coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report, a look ahead to the weekend's best games, including the 4th meeting of the year between top 10 teams, as Wisconsin lays out the Big 12 welcome mat for the Cornhuskers and Taylor Martinez.
Imagine, 4th largest city in the nation, energy capital of the world, one of the best colleges in the country, vibrant life and arts, breakthrough research, a rich global campus for diversity at its best. Imagine what you could accomplish with all that knowledge. Choose experience, choose innovation, choose the University of Houston.
Conference USA Football is built on tradition,
Dodgers, score!
fueled by passion, driven by ambition. Conference USA Football is high-powered offense and tenacious defense. Our student athletes play with fierce determination and an unrivaled will to win.
My goodness, what a turn of events!
They all play for a championship, but most of all, they play for you.
Team is not something you do alone. Team is plural. Team is arms, legs, blood, sweat, and soul. A lot goes into team. But what we take away stays with us forever.
Thank you for calling USA Prime Credit. My name is...
I know. Peggy, you gotta cancel my card.
You make Peggy sad.
Look, Peggy, Discover Card's accepted most anywhere now. It's just hard to turn down the cash rewards.
Fine. Name, address, please.
It's Kirk, Herb Street.
What number on Herb Street, Mr. Kirk?
No, Herb Street is my last name.
An address, too?
No.
He's confused. Herb Street, what number, please?
Switch to Discover. Millions of new places now accept America's #1 cash rewards card. It pays to Discover.
Saturday on CBS Sports Network. 2 in-state rivals duke it out for statewide bragging rights. First at 3:30, it's the battle for the Iron Skillet as SMU looks to take down the 20th-ranked Horned Frogs. Then at 8, ECU looks to avenge last year's loss to North Carolina as they play host to the Tar Heels. It's SMU at TCU, Saturday at 3:30, followed by North Carolina at ECU at 8, only on CBS Sports Network.
Embarrassed by a prostate exam? Imagine how your doctor feels. As a urologist, I have performed 9,421.5 prostate exams. So why do I do it? Because I get paid. And on this side of the glove, I know prostate exams can save lives. So if you are a man over 50, talk to your doctor to see if a prostate exam is right for you. If we can do it, so can you. ZBS cares.
All right, we're back, and Marcus McGraw bringing one all the way back for Houston. The lone bright spot of the Cougars defense gave them a 21-14 lead. We are tied at 21 at the break, and we welcome you back here to the Big Ten Conference play beginning this weekend, and in a big way. None bigger than the first meeting of top 10 teams in Madison since 1962. Wisconsin and Russell Wilson's got a dynamic offense. So does Taylor Martinez, but more on the ground. Martinez with a $105 a game running, as does Rex Burkhead, as we welcome you back here on the Verizon Halftime Report. Adam Zucker with Brian Jones and Bruce Feldman. And what are we going to look for here in this Nebraska-Wisconsin game? What's going to be the difference?
Well, it's going to be a hard-hitting football game. I can't wait for these guys to get on the field this Saturday. But you look at Taylor Martinez, compare his numbers from a year ago to now through 4 ball games. Completion percentage is down about 66% last year to 50% this year. The numbers rushing are down as well. Over 600 yards rushing at this point a season ago, now in the 400 range. This young man's got to pick his game up. He's got to help carry this football team. They can't go in just relying on Rex Burkhead there in Madison this weekend.
Well, he's been really good so far. I think Rex Burkhead quietly has had a terrific season. In the last 2 games, almost 300 yards rushing, averaging about 8 yards a carry, 4 touchdowns. And I think the underneath story of all this has been a young offensive line that has really gelled. And if you look at the rushing numbers in the second half of games the last 2 weeks, they've really asserted themselves like you would think a Nebraska line would. Now, this is a big challenge. They're on the road. Wisconsin is much more physical than the teams they played. Chris Borland is going to get after them. It's a good test for two teams that look like what you think Big Ten teams should look like.
And you saw some numbers there, BJ, about their offenses, but Wisconsin, the only team in the country, top 10 offense and defense. Sometimes it's like they're a better Nebraska.
Well, Wisconsin, one thing they do is take care of the ball. They've got 2 interceptions on the year. Only one of those you can attribute to Russell Wilson. No fumbles whatsoever. The ball hasn't touched the ground. So they take care of the rock. That's going to be the key in a big ball game as well, not giving your opponent any freebies. So I think that's going to be the big factor in the game.
All right, allowing 8 points a game so far, 3rd in the FBS. But if you want impressive numbers, we give you Alabama and Florida. Alabama allowing the fewest yards per play in the whole country. They're going to meet in Gainesville on Saturday night on CBS. What more could you ask for other than it being the SEC championship and then
ask to be there.
Ranked 1 and 2 in the country like we saw for a couple years in a row. But look at Alabama, maybe not number 1 on some of those stats, but they scored in every way possible against Arkansas.
Yeah, that's right. All phases, and they bring the noise and the funk on defense. And look at Florida, though. The rushing game, Dempsey's added a few pounds, and John Brantley, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks on the season. They're going to need that rushing game to keep that that defense of Alabama at bay. You're going to have to have some balance. You can't be one-dimensional.
Yeah, I think what's most impressive about this defense is the last 9 opponents, 7 points or less for the first half. To be able to shut people down like that, it gives, even if you don't have a great quarterback, which right now I think A.J. McCarron is still finding his way, and they're leaning on the backs. But when your defense is that dominant, it goes a long way to carrying everybody's comfort level. The other thing is 16-5 against ranked teams in the last 3 years for Nick Saban's team.
Alabama winning record all time in Gainesville. Is there a chance in this thing for Will Muschamp to turn this thing around?
Come on, you always got a chance there. Their defense, they're flying around there in Florida as well. They're only giving up about 56 yards on the ground, this defense. So they've got some guys on that defense side. About Bostic at linebacker is one of them. They've got some young freshmen in the secondary who are playing well for them. But this is by far their largest test this weekend.
All right. Yep.
If you have speed, you always have a chance.
Yeah.
That's right.
Speed has never had a bad day.
And we got to use some speed to go to break here on the Verizon Halftime Report. We'll be right back to look at one more game. Going to Jerry's Place in Arlington, Texas A&M against Arkansas. We'll look ahead to that one. Two powerful teams coming off losses after this.
AT&T and Verizon charge you extra for going over 2 gigabytes of data. T-Mobile slows down your data speed. With Sprint, you don't get charged extra and you don't slow down. And you get unlimited data, text, and calling to any mobile for only $79.99. The best unlimited plan wins. Make the most of unlimited data with a brilliant screen on a pencil-thin phone. Introducing the Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch.
Wherever you see a Macy's Backstage Pass,
use your phone to scan it.
You'll get exclusive tips and fashion advice from us.
It's like going shopping with me.
Actually, it's easier than that.
When you scan a Macy's Backstage Pass, you can enter to win a shopping spree worth up to $500.
Trust me, I know a star when I see one.
No, Sean, I think they mean these stars.
Macy's Backstage Pass. That's the magic of Macy's.
Baby needs you to pay attention. Baby loves bacon. Bacon makes baby happy. Baby loves zesty cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Baby loves sirloin steak. And baby loves jalapenos. Cock-a-doodle-doo, baby. 3 new breakfast burritos, baby. Dig into our whole lineup starting at just $1.99. This is how you Sonic.
People choose 5-Hour Energy now over 9 million times a week for lots of reasons. It's a nutritional supplement that really works. Its key ingredients are found in everyday food like avocados, broccoli, and bananas, or already in you. It contains about as much caffeine as a cup of the leading premium coffee. 0 sugar, 4 calories. What will your reason be for choosing 5-Hour Energy? Its effectiveness? Its beneficial ingredients? There's only one way to know. Try it today.
What is football? Once that hallowed piece of pigskin drops from the sky, it's 4 quarters of heart-pounding, hard-hitting, horse-throat-inducing action. It's heartache and heartbreak and a shot at glory. And in the middle of it all, it's easy to forget that it's a game. Sportsmanship is more than a handshake. It's an attitude. On the field and in the stands, win or lose, respect the game.
For nearly 100 years, the University of Texas at El Paso has shaped minds and changed lives. As we approach the awarding of our 100,000th degree, we reflect on where we have been and confirm where we are headed.
We believe that we are the kind of institution that represents the future of higher education in the United States.
UTEP provides access to excellence. Our students supply the sacrifice and accomplishment. At the University of Texas at El Paso, every degree has a story.
Can't get enough college football? Check out Bass Pro Shop's Red Zone Weekends. Free tailgating games, free crafts, and you can enter to win a trip to the BCS Championship game. Visit BassPro.com/zone for more details. All right, one more matchup to examine. 2 of these eat up. Coming off losses here. Ryan Tannehill, 3 interceptions last week. A&M blowing a 22-3 halftime lead to Okie State, and their defense, which leads the nation in sacks, will have to get after it again as they face Arkansas. And former Razorback Jerry Jones is building in Arlington. And Tyler Wilson and his alma mater there, they were looking so good until that matchup with Alabama. And you see the numbers on the year for these guys. 7 touchdowns, 3 picks for Wilson. What's going to be a key to this one, BJ?
Well, the running game, once again, Cyrus Gray was shut down last week versus Okie State. Cyrus Gray was trying to tie the record for 10 consecutive 100-yard rushing games. He didn't even get close to that in that ball game.
I want to see how Tyler Wilson handles Tim DeRuyter's pressure that he's going to come after. He was banged up last week by Alabama, and he's going to see a lot of heat from this A&M defense.
He did a great job to avoid sacks, but he was wobbly all over the place. That'll do it here on the Verizon Halftime Report. We'll see you after the game, tied at 21.
This has been the Verizon Halftime Report, presented by America's largest and most reliable wireless network.
So the
show went late in Tulsa and I woke up in the van in Omaha. That's life in a band. Got online and got us to the next gig. Sound check, equipment check, tweak the t-shirt designs. Nice. Showtime. Small place, massive crowd. They seemed into it, except for the guy throwing stuff. Moron. Laptop fell but didn't crash. Good thing. We killed it. Picked up a few new fans. Show ended but the night didn't. We drove a few hours before camping out, then watched the first cut of our first video.